drift guys versus the drag guys. It was a drift battle to the end. All right, boys, today we're gonna be fueled by 16 ounces of nitrous right here.
Get it.
To the dome.
Refreshing.
It's working. It's already working. Woo! Cheers to Nos, bringing you this episode of This vs. That. We have two unique styles of cars out here. We have what looks like a grandma daily driver
versus
another car that looks like it deserves to go fast. Another car that looks like it dominates the racetrack.
A retired Formula Drift car.
Ooh. The sleeper versus the
comp car.
Comp car.
Let's go check it out. So it looks like it's just a street car. What's going on, man? What's your name? What'd you bring?
It's kind of stock, you know. Got a BRZ here and put an LS in it.
Oh, slow down, slow down.
Who are you? My name's Kurtis.
Curtis, I'm Ron.
What's up, Ron?
Thanks for coming. This thing looks
cool.
seriously stock.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, why are you putting big slicks on a stock BRZ?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Well, I tried some big drag radials, some 325, 35 ET Street Rs, and it spins those, so I figured I'm gonna be on the street out here. I might as well try some stickies.
Pop the hood.
Yeah,
I
we
want to
gotta
see
see
this
it.
motor.
Okay,
What's going on
okay.
here?
So
I
you're
wanna
throwing us
see
off
this.
here now. So tell us what do you got here? Is it built, factory, stock,
all right, so
bottom
this
end?
motor right here, I had to go through a few motors. So the first motor I put was an LS3. That's why my tag is LS3. It was a LS3 stroker LS3, and that thing blew up. Made 560 at the wheels. This, then I had another motor built, an LS7. That didn't do so good. So then I found this guy, Steel Dust Machine up in Napa. He put this thing together for me, and I beat the shit out of it all the time. It's a LS7 based LSR block 434. Solid roller lifters, and you know it makes 650 at the wheels. But since then I've detuned it a little bit. Took some timing out of it. So it's probably like, you know, high fives, sixes.
You see what I'm seeing, Corey?
What are you seeing?
Oh, you're probably seeing this. This is an Amazon part right here.
No, that's not what I'm looking at. You know
what's
damn
up?
well what I'm looking at.
Oh, wait, are you looking at...
Oh, there's
a
an
hair?
MSD intake right here.
No,
It's
in
ported,
between
it's ported.
those. Freaking nitrous plate.
Yeah, we got a little bit of sauce.
Sneaky,
You got some
sneaky.
sauce running in
That's
there?
just to spool it up.
Look
That's
how he
just to
wraps it.
spool
Like,
up.
oh, it's a harness.
I got caught. I'm embarrassed.
Now I'm actually curious. Where is the bottle? What's going on the inside of the car?
On the inside of the car, the inside, it's
looks stock on the
mostly
outside.
stock inside.
Factory.
These cars, they don't come with a whole lot of buttons and switches, so I tried to repurpose some of the switches. I ended up having to make a little plate for the glove box, so I got extra switches in there.
What is in there?
In the glove box?
Yeah, you have like...
So I got that red switch, that one that when you flip it up when you fire your
What
missiles.
happens if I press this?
Ejectocito, cuz!
Yeah, that red one is my octane fuel map. So like I run 100 octane in this thing.
Okay.
But if I'm caught somewhere and I need 91, you know, is all I got, I can flip that and then it
When it runs.
pulls out some more timing and then I don't kill it. And I got a little blue dial in there that lets me adjust the traction control. So like if I've got, so I got different wheels I run on this. You know, I run these, but I got other tires that don't grip so good. So I can turn that up and get more traction
so then what
control.
engine management are you running?
Motec.
Okay.
Motec.
That's why my boy has all the gadgets in the
That's
glove
why he's
box.
got the buttons, the beep boops.
This thing's essentially a race
Yeah,
car
it's a
without a
race
roll
car.
cage.
So it's a race car for the track. That's what I wanted to build, something I could track. But then my wife, you know, we can go drive it if we wanted to, and it just looks like any other car.
Okay, so where's the sauce?
Sauce, the secret sauce.
Where are you putting the secret sauce?
What kind of sauce are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Go Fast juice. I'm looking for that NOS.
I don't have any Go Fast, but we got some sauce.
Oh, the Tennessee whiskey.
A little bit of that
The
Gap
Gap-
sauce.
Gap
sauce.
Daniels.
Gap Daniels.
Gap Daniels. That's pretty cool.
That's tight.
You know, I pass out some shots here and there.
See about that.
How much shot have you running?
I got it jetted for a 150 shot, but if the pressure's down, that might be like 100 or If it's real down, it might be like 75.
Props on the
150
build.
today.
Props on
Thanks,
the build.
man.
Well, now that we saw the secret sauce in this thing, let's see what sauce we got over here.
The Northeast. A lot of cars. You got it.
What's your name, dude? Introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Nima, and this is my F22 Eurofighter.
Yeah, this thing's bad. How'd you come across this car? Because this was a Formula Drift car.
Yes.
How did it get into your hands?
So Matt Field tended to the cars throughout the season, and I live by him, and I have a lot of friends that work at the shop. So one of them just happened to bring it up to me that they were planning on selling both the cars as a package kit. So I just kind of asked him about it a couple times. I don't think he thought we were serious at first, and then we ended up actually buying both the cars. My partner bought one of them, and then this one's mine.
For some of us that may not know, what is a Eurofighter?
Well, that's what they call the chassis. I think they went after the jet, the F22 Eurofighter jet is what they named it after.
So you would recognize these cars by the body lines, but
Yeah.
one of the big things that a lot of people don't realize that this isn't a wrap,
Yeah,
I get
this-
that question all the time.
right? Is
So
this a wrap, bro?
I park it in front of my shop, and everybody always asks what I wrapped it with or how it's wrapped and all that.
Explain to the people why this thing's green and black.
So it's carbon Kevlar, which is incredibly freaking strong. I have already put the car through hell and beat up on it so much, and this is actually a kind of fresher body kit. It still needs to be aligned. Everything is just breakaway, basically. They did some funny stuff with the roof, too. They did like a carbon skin roof where this thing just kind of...
Oh, what? So what's like left from the original BMW? Just the pillars? Like, is
Yeah,
that it?
basically. I mean, they cut it from the back here, just like most Formula Drift cars. They'll cut off most of the back end, they'll tube the back, rear mount radiator, and then the same thing in the front. On this one, it's actually a little funny the way they did the front. They didn't actually tube the front end. So it's still technically a stock F22 front end, but they put a couple things to kind of help with the bash bars.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, now we're talking.
A lot of spice in there, boys.
Look at this damn thing.
Yeah, it's a Mass Motorsports Black Label 427.
What are the numbers on the compression?
13 to 1. High
Yeah.
compression.
Nitrous?
No, just NA.
What do you actually spin it to?
Right now I'm at 7, if I'm not mistaken, and I just limit at 7. I have a button inside that'll let me do 7, 7.5, and 8.
Yeah. So you have an LS, and speaking of gears, you probably have a 4-speed behind this? What kind
No,
of
it's a
transmission?
Samsonite sequential.
Okay.
It's a 6-speed, so luckily I'll have some sort of help with the drag race. That's about the only thing that's going for me on this race.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you look at this and think it's impressive. One of the coolest things, like look at the interior of this thing. Like it is a true race car, true cockpit. Everything about this, carbon dash with like a light wrap on top,
All of
carbon
it.
trans tunnel.
It just looks finished. Like it doesn't look incomplete like most comp cars or most drift cars out there. All the covers on everything looks beautiful.
So like, what essentially like is the stamp of approval on this thing to make it a Eurofighter?
So they basically rip all VIN numbers and everything off this car where you will never know where this car came from or any history on it. And then they clear it all the way down and they put their own VIN numbers actually on the chassis where they have one on the cage and then one right in the middle.
It's wild. What does this thing weigh?
2,800 pounds.
2,800 pounds? What are you doing for horsepower?
The motor itself is around 850. I think we're pushing around
Probably 7.
probably a little bit less, probably about 720 to the wheels.
Here's my last question then. Obviously you've drifted this before.
Yeah.
Have you drag raced it before?
No.
You're gonna be just fine.
Even off the line, because it's a lot of car and I'm not used to it. So even off the line, I'm not giving it everything it has. You know, I'm still babying into my first turn. I'm not hucking it as hard as I can yet. I'm not there yet with the driving, especially not with this. With my other drift cars, yeah, but this is. Oh yeah.
Well, let's go talk about what we do.
All right.
So gentlemen, the first race is going to be from a standing start, from a dig, 1,000 feet from a dead stop.
Got it.
You guys cool with that?
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get into it.
Tough decision, both LS powered. I have to stick to my roots. I have to go Eurofighter on this one.
I think the BRZ is gonna win, but I'm rooting for the drift guy.
This man ain't got no headlights, it's carbon Kevlar, driving around a goddamn bulletproof vest. You can't beat that, no disrespect.
Man, I don't know. This is a tough one, honestly. But, you know, my heart is with the sleeper aesthetic, so I'm going with BRZ.
Round 1.
Woo! You see him get squirrely? Let's go, baby. Drift boys. Drift boys.
It was a drift battle to the end.
Another one for the drift boys. Yo. Hell yeah.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
Hell yeah. Yo, what happened there? You got a little squirrely down there, huh?
Yep.
Goddamn, this motherfucker's
I got a little sideways. I was like, I probably better get out of it.
Yeah.
What happened? Did you just get out of the groove or you just got into some of the slick
You know,
stuff?
I don't know. It was going, and all of a sudden, it just kind of, I felt it getting sideways. So we were pretty close, and I'm like, you know, I don't want to go that way, and I don't want to go that way. So let me just back out. And
Yeah.
he got this one.
So at the 500, you guys were like neck and neck.
Yeah.
But you also lifted early too.
Yeah, I did.
You think you can get
What are you
him at
thinking?
1,000?
Keep in mind, if you lose the next one, you're out. So,
I go forward the car.
you want to give him a car?
You go car forward? Yeah.
Shorten the track? Yeah. All right, cool.
One car with an arm drop.
Round 2.
That's the difference of a drifter and a drag racer right there. Just stay in it. Keep going. Bah,
Did you see
bah,
that? He saw
bah,
the.
bah.
Well, the thing. I hope he got it because as soon as he took off, Nima was like, punch the steering wheel. Then he went. He had enough time to punch the steering wheel, throw his hands up, and he still changed. Well, you brought a smoke show of a car. You came out. You battled for a sleeper. This thing shreds, man. It absolutely shreds.
This thing is nothing to sneeze at, man. This thing's super clean.
It was a lot of
I love
fun,
the build.
you know?
Yeah, hope you had a good time, man.
A ton of fun. Love to do it again.
Nima, congratulations.
Thank
Hey,
you.
first drag race and brought out a W
Hell
in the
yeah.
Eurofighter.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for holding down for the boys.
Yeah, yeah.
Good job, dude.
Drifters unite, man.
Let's do it.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. I did not expect to do that at all. I didn't expect to win whatsoever. Never drag raced this car or anything. I've never gone that fast in this car at all, period.
Pretty fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, that was a race.
418 kilowatts.
Look at that. That thing hooks.
It's a test.
It's a Zestler. My knees is on the dashboard. I'm gonna just chop it up to a mulligan.